Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are going for a weekly vlog this week. It is currently Monday the 6th of July, the week that you guys would have seen our birth story as well. I'm literally currently editing it and it is going up as of tomorrow, so trying to finalize it all ready for you guys to listen and watch. But such a special video, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you haven't had a watch of it, make sure to head back over and watch that first before coming along for our first full week of being like a stay-at-home full-time mum. Steph went back to work last week, but it was like he had Monday off, had a half day Tuesday, Thursday was working from home and had a half day because of a minor surgery as well, so it was a bit all over the place. But this week he is fully back at work, should be working from home Tuesday, Thursday, but I think Tuesday he's got to go into the office, so it's going to be a big one. Baby boy, little Archie, is currently down for a nap at the moment, which I'm very surprised he got there. It's been a bit of a good morning, but also rocky one. He hasn't had a nap over an hour this morning, so I'm hoping he has knocked himself out. He was a little bit overtired and started screaming the house down as well. We are managing that as best as we can, but I'm currently having some lunch here. I have a call in about an hour 15, so just gonna work on the birth story video until then. I want to get some house stuff done, like tidying and things like that today, but I told myself and Steph at the start of the week I've got to really lower expectations in terms of what can get done, because you just never know how a day is going to turn out, and at the end of the day, he's my top priority, therefore everything else gets shoved to the side. If he needs contact naps, extra attention, all of those things. And I think he's probably going through a little bit of a growth spurt at the moment. Everyone says about weeks 5 to 6, and he was 5 weeks old yesterday. Gets a little bit fussier, cluster feeding again, they're going through that growth spurt, so yes, we are in the trenches of it. Otherwise, this week, I have literally no plans. Actually, let's pull up my calendar. I think, yeah, I've literally got nothing on this week besides this call in about an hour, and then Steph gets some stitches out later in the week, and that is literally it for the week ahead. Next week is going to be an extremely busy one because he hit 6 weeks on Sunday. We've got all of the appointments going on, so we've got the 6-week checkup, the immunizations, my OB appointment. It's our nephew's birthday next week as well, so it will be a bigger one, but that is next week. This week we were focusing on relaxing, lowering expectations, but still getting shit done as well. We've been on a walk this morning, so got steps in just under 6k at the moment. I'll easily get 2k around the house, plus I've had a couple of busier step days over the last couple anyway, and then getting back into nutrition and things like that. So most of my meals are meal prepped for the week ahead, but I've also been obviously enjoying cooking some fresh when I can, which is something I enjoy doing now, being on mat leave and not being in an office all day. But anyway, I'm rambling for this intro now. I will see you guys probably when we jump on the call. Hello everyone. It is Wednesday the 8th of June at the moment. Little baby boy Archie is just having some like independent playtime on my left, your right, on the little Fisher Price piano thing. He's just on his tummy time, you guys would have seen, and he literally loves it, kicking away and making the sounds and everything. But we are about to go on a walk this morning. It is just about 8:30, which is wild, or 8:40, to think we're getting out of the house this early as well. Getting me prepared for next week, where we have his 6-week appointment at 9 a.m. in the morning. And I swear he is starting to get his circadian rhythm a little bit, because 7 a.m. around that time, he just cannot sleep after it. I think we got to 7:10 a.m. this morning. There's been some 6:30s, but then trying to get him down for his first nap can be hit and miss sometimes. But I got up at 7 to get ready and everything, hopefully like hoping he would still stay asleep for another half an hour or so, because he wasn't due another feed until like 7:40. And I swear 5 minutes after I left the room, he realized I was gone and he woke up even though Steph was still there. So I think he's settling himself into that routine. Hey! And we're going to try adjust his bedtime a little bit as well, and start experimenting with some longer stretches overnight, which is super exciting. I actually had to wake him up at 4:30 a.m. this morning for a feed, because he didn't wake up and it had been 4 hours. So we are getting there. But we're going to go on a walk, Archie? We're going to go on a walk? Yeah. He's literally just loving his life right now. But let's get going. We're honestly just at home today. It is going to be such a nice day, like 21 degrees and sunny. So we're going to get some fresh air into the house, probably do some washing and things like that. But I have no plans to leave. So that is that. Thursday will probably be about the same. Friday, we're actually going to go for a bit of shopping with one of my sisters. I pulled all of his 3 to 6 month clothes out the other day and sorted them into like colors so we can like do the washing loads, because all of them are getting washed for the first time. And then also like wrote a list on my phone of what we have, so when I go shopping I don't get too much of something we already have there as well, because he is getting long. I'm so not afraid for a 6-week checkup. I'm interested to see what his weight is, as well as if they measure his length. I'm not sure if they will. I'm going to assume so. I'm excited to see, because 0 to 3 month clothes, like I am finding all the brands differ a little bit. His Target onesies are probably the ones he fits in the most. That's what he's got on today, and also like the Bonds Wonder Suits too. But the others like a hit and miss in terms of like what is fitting him. I think we've got a big W one that is just way too short. Like it's stretchy, like stretching on him to be able to fit it. And we are probably gonna have to pull out some of the bigger size, which is scary. 0 to 3 month is set up to 6 kilos, which I'm hoping he's not there yet. I definitely think he's pushing on the 5. And then length is like up to 62 centimeters, which he was 51. I don't think he's grown 10 centimeters over the last few weeks, 6 weeks, but he is pushing on some of those smaller size 0 to 3 months, especially like the, I don't know if you can hear him babbling away as well. Hey, are you getting a little frustrated now? Yeah? Are you ready to go on a walk and get all toasty and warm? Because 8 degrees outside this morning, which is freezing. Anyway, I'm gonna get him ready to go, stop babbling on, but that is what you're in for so far for this video, but we'll see what else we get up to. Good morning guys, happy Friday. It's been a couple of days since I spoke to you last. We are having a fun day today. We're actually leaving the house, surprisingly. The other day, I don't know if I said, but I sorted through Archie's 3 to 6 month clothes, which I reckon he'll be in within like the next month. Some of his onesies, he's getting a little bit long for them. Sort of through those, know what gaps we have, and we're gonna head to the shops and get some little bits and pieces for him. I thought 3 to 6 months he would be in more like spring stuff, because it would have been like September onwards for us here in Perth, but there is a chance he's going to need some more jumpers and longer pants. He may be in those a little bit earlier than we thought, so that is happening. We did the online food shop last night, so I've got to go pick that up, but at the moment we're getting ready. We are on a time crunch because it's currently 9 a.m. He's due to wake up from his nap at 10 for a feed. Currently literally in the room on the other side of this wall sleeping, and then after we fed we'll have some playtime, and then I'll pop him in the car. But I need to get the car packed with the pram and everything first while he's down for this current nap, and then hopefully he naps in the car to the shops, and then when I transfer him into the pram as well. So lots going on. I've got some other bits and pieces to get from the shop as well. We'll see how well and good I am at remembering to film. Last time I went out to the shops with Archie, I was a little bit anxious. It's a shopping centre I hadn't been to in a while as well, and he cracked the shits at some point too. We end up having to go to the parents' room, give him feed, change, all of those things as well. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. My sister is coming with me and we'll meet her there. One thing you guys probably don't know about my sisters as well, pretty much every single one of them is freaking late every single time, so I'm not expecting her to rock up on time, but we will get going because I need to squeeze it in hopefully between his feeds, just so I don't have to be out feeding and go to the parents' room, etc. It's a little bit harder that way too, but if that ends up happening, it ends up happening. But anyway, we are still in my pajamas at this point in time. He woke up for his first feed. Well, he didn't even wake up. I had to wake him up at 7 a.m. for his first feed of the day, and I literally had time to make a coffee while he was playing on his little play mat, and then popped him down for his nap, and then I just managed to have breakfast in the last half an hour or so, and then we are going to get ready and get going for the day ahead. But I've got some exciting things to show you later today, providing I get a chance to, otherwise it will be over the weekend, because yesterday was a busy day in a good way, and exciting updates to the house coming, which it sucks because I would want to jump into this project straight away and just go like balls to wall with it, but I can't. I'm limited to things in nap time only, so I'm gonna have to slowly chip away at it, and most of the time it's just me home as well, so it makes it a little bit harder lifting things and that, but you'll see what that is later. But let's go get ready. Okay, we are ready to go. I'm not the keenest on this outfit. It is like a bodysuit kind of thing. It has shorts, you guys can't see it, but it just doesn't hit when you're postpartum compared to when you're like 6 months pregnant or whatever it is. But we've got a kind of like oversized like long sleeve top over the top as well. It is cold, it is raining outside too, which means I need to try find a park in the underground, and I remembered it's also school holidays as well, so it'll be a little bit harder because I reckon the shops will be a little bit busier today as well. But we are ready to go. I'm about to just check the nappy bag, and I've got the pram here too that I am going to have to pop in the car. It is 9:40, so we've got 20 minutes kind of to wrap things up before just got to feed him, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. And if I get time before we go, I'll show you the project that I was talking about before with the garage. Actually, I've just remembered too, I need to remember to pack this guy in there as well. I need to take it off every single time because the way this pram like folds down, the handles need to go as far as the as far as it lets it kind of thing, and that's where I've been placing it. Anyway, nappy bag wise, I know this is so like random in terms of today, I think I've mostly got everything I need. I might get another dummy. We figured out which ones he likes versus doesn't. I need to make sure I've got another one just in case the other one gets dropped. We have a couple of like blankets and swaddles. We've got a pack of wipes. I have this. This eventually will be for the pram or like the car seat. But I don't think, I know he's not at an age where he like can touch it or anything like that, but at least it is there. And in there we've got a changing mat. We've got a burp cloth towel. We've got 4 nappies. That should do for a couple hours of outing. I need to go get a couple changes of clothes for him. We've got pseudo cream in there if we need. I need to get to my wallet. Okay, we've got that. And I've got my water bottle full. And I think that's basically all we need. I might grab, yeah, I've got bags in the car, so I'll grab 1 or 2 of those to go in the bottom of the pram. But yeah, I think we are ready to go. I'm gonna go pop these in the car now, and then we'll see what time. You know what? Pop these in the car now. I can't put the nappy bag until I've got the changes of clothes, which is in his room where he is at the moment. And then I'm actually going to show you a little project that I will be working on over the next couple of weeks. Okay guys, do not judge the state of this garage. There is still a lot to do with it, and whenever we have something, like we've got some kid stuff in here we're not using at the moment. A lot of it belongs in a little storage shed we've got down the side of the house, but I haven't put any of it away, and we've got a lot of shit to go through to kind of clear this up. And there's like remnants of like other house projects as well scattered around, but this is what we are starting. They are gym tiles. I officially got one of them in yesterday because this was literally the easiest one to do basically, and actually cleared some things out at the same time. So we had a bunch of shoes there, and I've just gone through literally all of them. Steph just needs to pick one of, he's got 2 work boots, he just needs to pick one to go there. But I'm gonna maybe tackle the fridge, moving that out of the way and then placing the next tile underneath there. But this should hopefully do the entire garage in here, and we've already got like a bench and some weights as well. But that is a plan to kind of get this space into a home gym. Is actually why we picked a house with a garage, like a lock-up one. Obviously handy to have a car in there if you would like, but the plan was always to have a home gym, primarily for Steph, because I don't mind going out to the gym. I've had a free gym membership with work the entire time, but it is going to come in handy postpartum now with kids, in the case that I can't actually get out to the gym. Still making sure I stay consistent and having a place that I can train, even if it isn't using like all of the machines and things like that, just having some barbells, weights, all of the things here at home to be able to do some strength sessions. But I'm so excited to get this done. There, as I said, a lot of shit to clean up in here. I've already gone through and like popped a whole heap of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, because that like was one of the corners, was like, this is the stuff we have to get rid of and sell and all of those things, but I just haven't had a chance to get around and do it. And we've even got like one corner that's the stuff to go, as I said, out to the little storage like shed we've got around the side of the house. So it is going to be a process to kind of go through and get this going, but I am excited for the transformation. That's going to be my kind of like little maternity leave project to start with, just chipping away and hopefully just making a space that at least we've got like 4 tiles for us to work out on for the moment, and then slowly clear that over time. Yeah, it means a lot, as I said, a lot of stuff to kind of clean up and clear, unfortunately, but it'll be a good challenge. Def made a comment to me over the weekend, was like, oh, you're literally never gonna get that home gym done and sorted. And I was like, you watch me now. So I jumped on Marketplace. There was actually like a gym, I think it was like Ninja Academy or something, that had closed down literally a couple suburbs over, and they were getting rid of a whole heap of stuff, one of them being floor tiles, and these are pretty much brand new as well. And floor tiles can be quite expensive, but I got the entire lot for I think like $250 to do our entire garage in them, which is actually pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things. So I jumped over yesterday when Steph was working from home, and I had a chance when she was napping to pick all of those up in the car, pop them all in the garage yesterday. And as I said, we'll slowly chip away at getting like one tile cleared, cleaned, all of the things, because spiderwebs have definitely built up over the years that we've been here, that we've not kind of like used the space for anything other than storage. Anyway, I am going to get Archie up for his nap. This actually needs to go on charge before we head out. Okay guys, it is many hours later. We have conquered the shops and gotten a lot of stuff. We also had click and collect for food shop ready as well. So once we were done at the shops, I just headed over there and got that. So that's why the nappies and that is sitting there. But I've now got to put everything away. Like, everything is just very messy. When we got home, he was really due a feed, so I needed to just get everything inside, pop the cold stuff in the fridge, but I've still got to unpack the rest of the shopping. And then fed him, gotten him down for a sleep now as well, so he should be down for a couple of hours. Everything else is just an absolute mess. So let me take you through what we got. Went into Target, Aldi, because I needed more coffee beans, which are literally on the top, as well as, and Kmart we went to as well. And this is a bag that we came out with in the end. So quickly gonna run through things. But coffee beans, honestly, these get from Aldi, $18 for the 1 kilo. These last me forever. And I actually don't mind them. It's just about making your coffee machine like suit these particular beans, making sure it's not too, I don't even know the technical terms, but making sure it's like the right grind amount and things like that. But really good for coffee at home. From Target, got a few little bits. We got this little onesie, needed some more zipper ones. We honestly have most of what we need. It'll just be filling it with like little bits and pieces here and there, but I think that one was $10 off the top of my head, but really soft, and those feet are included. And then same thing, we got another little one, bears, little blue bears as well, and these are all in 3 to 6 months as well, so double zeros he's going into soon, which scares the living daylights out of me. We needed some pants that fit him for that next size. These were $16, a little bit more pricey, but I actually really love them, and I know they go with so many different outfits, but they're basically like chocolate brown corduroyed, real pockets as well, not that I think you were putting anything in them, as well as some little socks in, I think these ones are 0 to 6 months, yeah, 0 to 1 size. They're going to be a little bit big for him now, I reckon. They might fit, I don't know, he has pretty big feet. These ones are a little bit thicker. His ones at the moment are a bit thinner. These are quite tight around the ankle, so I think they might stay up a little bit better. And what I did when I unpacked like all his newborn stuff, took the sizes off the socks, which is fine. I just don't know what sizes they were when we bought them and purchased them. Some of them are a little bit maybe too big for him, but I think these will do really well. And then last thing we got at Target was this little set that was just on clearance. It's a little bit thicker, but come with a little pair of blue shorts, and then the top is just Daydreamer, and it's a long sleeve. That will be good to kind of let layer into spring. Kmart got a little bit more. I ended up picking myself up these. I don't know if they're gonna fit. I didn't try them on, so if the sizing doesn't fit, I'll go back and grab a different size. But for the moment, I got them in size 12. They are from the activewear section, the wide leg pants, and I got them in the blue color. Maybe in the black, if I go through and find them. They just didn't have size 12 in the black there. We'll see how they go. As I said, yet to try them on. Otherwise, we got a little blue pair of corduroy pants. So these ones are a bit looser on the bottom. These are $10. Adorable. That can be dressed up, like layered or done with like a t-shirt for that spring season. I got myself a new phone case because mine's looking pretty grotty. I got Steph a new water bottle because that's what he requested. His other one broke. We got Archie this little set of socks and like wristbands that like rattle when they move them. He's starting to move his hands and feet so much at the moment, and he loves that piano. Like he'll kick it for days. So got that there. I got myself a pair of tracky pants. Again, I hope these fit, but tracky pants I've got are just a little bit too tight around the waist at the moment, which is understandable. These ones, hopefully I got them in a size that should be a little bit more comfy, and just literally for around the house when it's really cold in winter, because then I can just keep a t-shirt or a singlet with that. I got Steph a top. Honestly, this one was on clearance for like $8, and it's honestly just like a brown, and it's got a little bit of a texture in it as well. Just a staple for him because he never buys himself clothes. And then lastly, I got a couple of towels, just a chocolate brown, like waffle print, I think it's called. Got 2 of those. The towels we've had, one set, we've had it since Melbourne. Disgusting. That's like 2020 or something like that, 6 years. The other set we've had since we moved back to Perth, and that was like in 2022, 2023. So it was time to get some new towels, and one of the sets is white. I'm just so over the white color. I think I got it because our last bathroom had a bit more color in it, but our bathroom here is quite white, bland colors, and so I wanted something that not so much pops, but just something else rather than a white towel too. And I realized postpartum, white towels, terrible. It's fine now, but terrible otherwise. That is it. I'm gonna get myself some food, relax and chill out for a little bit before I unpack the shopping and kind of get some shit done for the rest of the afternoon. It is late, 3:45, so Steph will be home from work in a little bit. Archie boy will be sleeping for a while, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, we got another couple of mats done. I'm actually surprised I did this one by myself, but flipping it over. Oh, so exciting. And started to clear out some of the shit. The only thing is, I measured 3 meters. They're overlapping just slightly, and I'm gonna have to move this one down a little bit more, which sucks because I put the fridge back. Because then here, I told Steph, I'm like, we need to probably cut that one there because it's not quite like right up against the wall. There's like a little lip with the tiles that are technically under the floor, but we have 3 done. We have cleaned up all of that. Ideally, fridge wise, I want to get rid of that one and just get a smaller like drinks fridge. Honestly, that is all we use this one for. The fridge portion, we had the freezer stocked for like postpartum meals, but we also cleared a lot of the other freezer out as well. So they can definitely be moved over and we can deal with just having the one freezer basically. But that is down the track. I don't know if we'll get that done right away, but that is a goal eventually. But we're starting to make headway. We're starting to get this garage sorted. The only thing is I've had to move stuff to then get into that corner. So we have even more shit in the way here as well. But like that chair, I need to undo it so we can chuck it in the bin and things like that. So we will get there. Things will be going, and like that umbrella, I'm just going to give away for free because I think we got it for free. And we will get this garage sorted, hopefully. I'm excited to have it all done and like shit out of here. And it also means a couple house projects inside we need to get done because we've got like curtain rods for the curtains that need to go up as well. So hopefully we can chip away at that over the next like month or so. I'm just hoping to get like at least half the garage done in the next week, hopefully. And then that means we can chip away at the rest after, and just probably organize and stack things up better will help in getting like the rest of it done as well. But Hello guys, and happy Sunday. You didn't hear from me yesterday. Honestly, just had a mix between a pretty chill day. I've spent a lot of the day on the couch with Steph, and then also got some things done around the house. I keep wanting to say vacuumed the front lawn, but mowed the front lawn and the courtyard one as well, which needed to be done. It is literally probably just all weeds, the front one at least, but middle of winter it literally grows like wildfire, and it was just looking a little bit messy, and we've got a hedge out front as well, so just trimmed that down. However, I could not reach the top because it's getting so tall, so that is a task for another day, but it's looking a lot cleaner. Today is Sunday, isn't it, Archie? And he is just not sleeping. I've got to try get him down for another nap now, but yeah, this morning, well, last night was a solo night for me, so I was up. He was screaming the house down at 1:45, then up again at I think 4 o'clock, and then he just didn't sleep. He was meant to then get up at 7, maybe it was 6:30. He got up and then put him back down. He got up at like 8:30 and then went down for another like 40-minute nap, and then he's been up again. And we're gonna try get him down again. I'm literally still in my pajamas, and it is midday now as well, and I've got a couple of work things I want to get done today, and I just low-key need him to just have a nap or like let me start getting ready. Like I can put him in the carrier, but I was meant to wash my hair yesterday, and I had like 15 minutes to shower and get ready for bed between him being asleep and him waking up needing a bath, going through that whole nighttime routine, and it completely slipped my mind that I needed to wash my hair, and it needs to happen. So just hanging out for that. Dad is out at lunch at the moment with some friends, but he is on the afternoon shift. Yeah, you ready for bed? Yeah? Yeah, I think you are. Come on, come here. Come here. He is definitely ready for bed, hey? Ready to go have a nap? Show them all how good you are at holding your head up. Hey? How good you are at holding your head up. Okay, we're gonna go get him down for a sleep, I think, now. Hopefully he sleeps for at least half an hour so I can go jump in the shower and wash my hair. I've moved his crib into his room as well, so hopefully dark room and everything will help with that. And it's got the monitor set up in there as well, so that means I will be able to have a look at you when I'm having a shower, and I can see when he is making noise. That one lights up when that happens. But yeah, Dad is on, or Steph is on the afternoon shift today and is going to look after him for me. He said that this morning before he left for lunch with his friends. Locally, as savage as it sounds, I'm glad he's doing that, because he did not wake up at all last night, which kind of sucks. He definitely needed the sleep, but Archie was screaming the house down at 1:45. Normally Steph's up, sorry, 1:45. Normally Steph's up for that feed and just helps change nappy and settle him, and then I just do the feeding, and he was fast asleep and didn't even stir, and the monitor was on his side of the bed, and Archie was in a different, don't even start me. Yeah, and he just didn't even stir at all, and I was like, great. Now I have to get up by myself and do that whole thing. Luckily he went down pretty quickly after that one, but it could have been a different story, and then Mum has to wake up in 3 hours time to do the next feed as well. So let's go get you to bed, and then hopefully Mum can get a shower and wash her hair, and then start with the work bits that she needs to get done this afternoon. But I'll take you along. Aim today as well is to chip away at that garage, so I want to get at least 1 or 2 more tiles in, probably 1, and sort some more shit out in there.